Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, evening. Daniel, Efrain, Amanda, Ricardo. Welcome back.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Evening. Evening. How
Good
are you? Tell me something. I need to hear English. Something. Anything.
I'm pretty good, teacher.
Thank you. Nice.
What about you? Do you have a good day?
I did. Very good day, but I know how to speak English. I need to hear you or somebody else. Very good. Long day. Very long day. Super long. But now it becomes fun. Okay. Or anybody else? Welcome, welcome. People joining in, like
Hey,
Raul, Gabriel, and Miguel.
Today was um, no a kind of hard day because we lost internet connection the most of the day, the most part of the day. So we have to be working with Excel files and just by phone calls. So very difficult without the system.
Of course, no internet connection, no access to the network, offline work.
Offline
right?
work. Yeah.
Yeah, more difficult. Who remembers a fax machine? Fax machine. I remember. Nobody? Raul, of course, young person.
I
Efrain,
do.
super young. What is a fax machine? Edwin? Ruiz, welcome. Welcome, Edwin Ruiz.
Fax
What's a
machine
fax?
is like a telephone that you can send documents. Is you can scan documents and send to other people or company. I don't know.
Oh, so an email. That's email. Yeah.
Yes.
No, but it's different. So somebody else. What is the difference between email and a fax machine?
The use of paper.
What uses paper?
The use of paper because the fax machine need a roll of paper to print the information that we sent by the fax, maybe letters or catalogs or any kind of document.
Yeah, nice. Any kind of document, like how do you say factura in English?
Bills.
Bill.
No, not really.
Invoice. Invoice.
How?
Invoice.
Yes, maybe. What else? How do you say factura in English? Remember, this is the business class. Patricia, welcome. Hi.
Invoice.
So how do you say that? I mean, not you, anybody. Invoice, bill, factura.
My case, in my work, I say, for example, that the customer, hey, do you need a receipt? And the customer understand me.
Thank you. Nice. Very good. Let me share something. What's this? Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Let's see. So, invoice, bill, receipt. Yes. So maybe bill is more like a normal people speech, like consumer speak. You, me, I have bills all the time from Banco, from the internet company, etc. but we're talking about business here. We're not the consumer. We are the people who are part of the supply chain, of the supply channels, right? Direct channel, indirect channel, etc. So normally we call it an invoice. When you, okay, so explain to me, what is an invoice then? Invoice or a receipt? Invoice, receipt. A receipt is okay. Receipt. So what is that? What is an
Receipt
invoice?
is similar to a ticket.
Yeah, a ticket for the cinema.
Ticket or bill? A ticket when you put the gas at the gas station,
Mhm.
the
Yes.
guy that work in that places ask, do you want bill or do you want receipt or ticket? Do you want ticket or invoice?
Correct.
Ticket is like a more quick
Mm,
and informal maybe. An invoice is most the legal document to use in accounting.
wow, nice. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Invoice is more a legal document. Is that okay? Is that correct? Somebody? An invoice is a legal document, but a
Sure.
ticket. So an invoice is a legal document or not? Ooh. Okay, welcome, Oscar. Anyway, so be careful, okay? Because in this country, when you go to the super selectus, the person at the cash machine, what is the question she asks?
The question, good evening, teacher.
Hello,
The question is, you need ticket or, in this case, invoice, or I don't know. I search factura in English, and I and Google and Google say check sale,
check
invoice,
sale.
and check sale.
Yeah, maybe invoice is more. So remember, the pronunciation here is invoice for everybody. Invoice.
Okay.
Invoice. Yeah, everybody. Invoice.
But in our country, teacher, invoice is legal, and ticket is legal.
It is. The
Yeah,
thing is,
for-
ticket. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. That's correct. A ticket is legal. An invoice is also legal. So in this country, be careful, okay? Be careful. This we're talking about now cultural differences, okay? Cultural differences. Okay. Oops. Okay. So cultural differences is, yes, in Salvador we eat tortilla. In France we eat bread. No, we're talking about business culture, okay? So in this country, I don't know. I think some of you people, you have traveled. Aeroman people, okay? Aeroman people. I know you have traveled. Who has traveled? Anybody, I don't care. Aeroman or maybe another company, whatever. Who has traveled away from El Salvador? Me.
Me.
Who is me? Who? Ah, Edwin. Okay, Edwin, when you go, maybe you went. Who? Edwin, correct? You?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So when you went to another country and you went, did you go to the supermarket or no?
Yes.
Okay. So when you went to the cash register, okay, the cash register, person there. So did she ask you, Edwin, did she ask you, do you want ticket? What country? What country? What country?
It's different in the for different places. In United States, in the supermarket, nobody asks you what you prefer. In stores like Macy's, for example, they ask your email and they send the invoice by email.
Interesting.
And here too, on Sunday, I went to Vidri and they asked me my DUI and my email. And they say that is because the regulation of the law in El Salvador, they have to give invoices by email, not physically.
Nice.
And
Interesting.
they are doing like in United States. And Europe, maybe they don't give you invoice or ticket. It's like our culture.
It is like our culture.
Yes. For example, in Spain, they don't, in the supermarket, well, like tienditas, they don't give invoices.
Yeah, correct, of course. Informal business, of course, but I'm talking about a supermarket. So, somebody else, did you go to the supermarket? You see, in other countries, it's very strange for a person to tell you only ticket. Anyway, somebody else? Nope. Manuel, I see you doing this. The Jesus, no? All right. So, I remember something very interesting because in this country, I am in San Salvador, as you can see from my background wall. So in this country, I met people from a lot of countries, Asia mostly. So a lot of them. So when I went to the supermarket, normal stuff, and then I left them to go first, and then the cash register person, she was like, solo ticket. And then the Asian person was like, what? Cash register. Solo ticket. The Asian person, ticket? Huh? What? So yes, it is something that is very different in other cultures. In my opinion, this is something that is not common around the world. To ask, do you want a ticket? Do you want an invoice? You either get one or not. Nobody asks you what you want. So be careful. Some little things are different depending on the country that you are. Anyway, any questions, any opinions?
Teacher,
Yes,
when the
Efrain.
consumer need the invoice fiscal credit, I don't know, say, or final consumer, what it say? How do you say the both
Yeah, fiscal what?
credit, fiscal credit, or in Spanish, crédito fiscal?
Uh-huh.
How
And
do
the
you
other
say?
one? I don't know. Do you know how to say it?
Consumidor final
Okay, good question. Somebody else.
in
What
English?
is? Yeah, thank you. Final consumer. This is another cultural business situation that is common to maybe this country, maybe Central America, maybe Latin America. So how do you? Siete? Seven. Right. So I hear somebody. Hey,
Ujú.
Yo le
yo,
decía lo mismo que le digo a usted.
Laura.
Puta, si no se siente bien ahí, ¿para qué puta busca?
Hey, so. Okay, I'll put mute on you.
me demostró.
All right, I mute somebody. Anyway, so somebody knows what to say, how to say that. Crédito fiscal in English.
Mute.
You are in
Thank you,
mute.
Efrain.
teacher.
Thank you. What is crédito fiscal? In your words, but don't speak Spanish, please. This is a term in Spanish. I don't want to speak Spanish. But what is crédito fiscal? Tell me. Fiscal, the state. Yeah, Manuel.
Maybe
No,
tax,
the is
no,
Wait, Manuel Rodriguez. Wait, Manuel Rodriguez first, please. Go ahead.
is an invoice, but only for companies or people who people have a fiscal registry. Only this person can solicit
Can request.
can
Solicita,
request
request. Yeah.
can request the
Mhm.
crédito fiscal in the different company.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's normally correct, usually correct, because also Fatima is not here. No. Okay. Because also international aid agencies like USAID, right? USAID, or KOICA, Korean Cooperation, or JICA, Japanese, the International Agency of Cooperation of Japan, they also have a fiscal thing. Anyway, so in English, you call crédito fiscal, you call it this. Read, somebody. Oops, sorry.
Tax credit.
Tax credit.
tax credit.
Tax credit. Correct. So what is tax? Let's see. Raul, Oscar, yeah. What is tax, Oscar? Patricia, what is tax?
Tax is a pay you give to the government.
Nice. Nice. One more time here. Read here.
It's a payment you give to the government.
Yeah. Is that correct? Patricia? Edgar? Okay.
Yes, I agree with Oscar.
Okay. So you give payment to the government. Yeah, that's correct. So crédito fiscal means that you give credit, like you don't pay today, but you pay later to the government because you have to spend the tax. So that's what it means, okay? So crédito fiscal in Spanish means tax credit in English. And some companies and some organizations and institutions have access to this. Anyway, any questions so far? Everything good? No? Questions? Thank you. Anyway, I have, thank you, thank you. So I have most people already here, 20 of you. Very good. Nice. So let's go. So in this class, we need, sorry, no, it was not that. From our previous class, is Fatima finally here?
Yes, teacher.
Great. So you asked something, correct?
Yes.
So can you please read? Can you read that, please, if you have it?
Successful merchants are willing to shift their inventory plans.
Inventory plans. Inventory.
Inventory.
Right. So what was your question?
What's the meaning of willing and if willing is a verb, a noun, and other verb, because
Or
I don't know.
adjective.
Or adjective, yes.
Correct. So we're gonna see that right now. So somebody know what is willing then? Willing. I understand it's really strange, a really strange word. Because normally you say,
It's a
I will,
synonym
right? I will. Synonym of what?
of prepared or already.
Sorry, what was that?
It's a synonym of prepared or ready.
Synonym.
Yes.
So the word willing is a synonym of being ready. Correct?
Yes. It's like prepared.
Okay. Somebody else has any opinion?
I guess that is to express kind of desire or illusion. What something that you want, a desire.
So the word willing means to be prepared, a desire, an illusion. So, okay, let me tell you before we move on. This is not a dictionary, okay? If you see a word, willing, I know, it means this, it means that. Be careful. We have expressions in English, we have expressions in Spanish, and in many languages. Yes?
In
Somebody?
this case, teacher,
Sergio.
in this case, willing mean, for example, I need some article for my inventory, and probably this article there is not be there is not be a building for me in this moment. I need to take time to we have this product.
Right.
This is the meaning in this sentence.
Oh, in the sentence, very good, the context, very good. So Sergio
Context.
says, it's not really what I want, right? So it's like, or it's what you want. Successful merchants are willing to shift their inventory plans. Okay, be careful, people. No, I'm sorry, nothing is
Maybe
correct. Sorry, yeah, what?
maybe to improve something.
To
like
improve,
that.
to become something better. Sorry, no. So anyway, a question. So far, we said many things. So this is prepared, desire, and illusion. So an illusion is a verb. It's a noun. What is willing? Is it a noun, adjective, verb? What do you think? Or adverb? A color? What is it? Okay.
Adjective.
No. Anyway, this is it. Efrain, please read this. Read this.
Be willing to is a verb phrase.
Correct. So nobody is correct. This is a verb phrase. What you need to understand is this is maybe advanced. Okay. So next, Mr. Escalante, are you here? No. Sorry. Anyway,
Here I am.
Oh, yes. Hello. Thank you. I didn't see you in the thing. Hello, welcome.
Because my computer, it was updating, teacher. I had a problem with my computer.
Okay, that's okay. You are Diego.
Yes, I going to change the name. Diego is my son.
Okay. Please change it because the attendance of Zoom, I don't know who is going to be Diego. So please change it, please. Anyway, so Mr. Escalante said last time something. Do you remember? You told me something about ing, verbs. Remember?
Yes, teacher, I said yesterday that when we use two verbs, the second verb always are in ing form.
Okay, that is not correct. Okay,
Is
It's
it
not
not
correct.
correct?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's not correct.
it's not correct.
El viernes que me vaya.
Hey, Edgar, I hear you, Edgar. Sorry, Edgar, but I can hear you. Mute. Okay, so no.
Sorry,
no.
teacher.
That's okay. Don't worry. Thank you. Anyway, so when you put the verbs, this is not correct. No, the answer is no, no, and no. An example, okay? Read an example. Let's see. Who do I have here? Raul, yeah, tell me, Raul, example number 1.
I started looking for a job last week.
Yeah, I started looking for a job last week. Second one.
I started to look for a job last week.
Okay. Are those two ones correct or not correct?
They are correct, teacher.
Both are incorrect. The first verb is in past. In the first sentence, looking is the action is running in this moment.
Mhm.
But you have
in
the
that
tense past participle. The past participle tense is in that way.
It makes it, even if the action is like an action, but the action happened in the past. Yeah. So number 2
It
is,
started at the past and is still running at the present.
not really. No. That is present perfect continuous. That is, I have started looking for a job, but that is advanced. Okay, relax. I'm going to make a point right now. Okay, people. Hey, wake up. All right, everybody. Manuel de Jesus. Everybody, wake up. So sometimes we have some questions that maybe are a little bit too advanced. And if I do this, then we can take 4 hours just to tell you how this works. So be careful. Okay, let's continue. So the answer to question number 1 is willing an adjective of a verb. It's not an adjective, it's not a verb, it's not an adverb, it's nothing. It's a verb phrase. It's something that you see in advanced. And advanced, I don't know which advanced, but right now we're in intermediate. So number 2, teacher, when you put 2 verbs, the second always has to be ing. No, not correct. As you can see, sometimes we can use infinitive, sometimes we can use ing. Ing is also gerund. So don't worry too much sometimes about some verbs.
Sure,
So,
I have a question.
yeah, go.
I know that I can be present yesterday, but I don't understand the question. When you put 2 verbs, where is 2 verbs, or you are missing the W?
What?
It is missing a W letter, or what is the mean? 2 verbs.
Oh, yeah, sorry, W, 2 verbs. Yeah, sorry. 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2. Sorry, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, there's an error there. 2. Thank you. Yes, sorry. So the important thing is that is not correct. Thank you, Santa Maria. Sorry for the confusion. So no, when you put 2 verbs, the second has to be an ing. That is not a rule. And you can use infinitive and also ing. But this is, in my opinion, it's not because it's in support, but in my opinion, this is pretty advanced. The difference between a gerund and infinitive. Anyway, let's continue. So we're going to do this very fast. Okay, so please read this. Somebody, which is Norman. Help me, please, Norman, with this.
Okay, be willing to, be plus willing to plus verb. The expression be willing to is not an adverb or a verb by itself.
Thank you. So be willing to is not an adverb, is not a verb alone. Thank you. Continue, Fatima, proceed. Instead.
Instead is a verb phrase.
Phrase.
It's a verb phrase that consists of a form of verb be, such as am, is, are, was, or were.
Thank you. Continue.
Followed by the adjective willing.
Continue.
And the infinitive marker to before another verb.
Very easy, huh? Let's continue. One more time.
So, to summarize,
Summarize. Very good. Very good.
be willing to is a verb phrase consisting of a verb be, the adjective willing, and the infinitive marker to.
Ouch. Very clear, right? So please, the point of this is that this is very advanced, okay? When the first verb is prospective, it looks towards the future. The second verb is the consequence or the follow-on of the blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, Manuel, help me with this. This part here. The one with, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, this above our level right now. We are in intermediate 4.
Yes. So I thank you very much, Fatima, and also Mr. Escalante. You made very interesting questions. But as you can see, sometimes a word is not like a word has a meaning immediately in Spanish. It's not a dictionary. So sometimes it's an expression and you have to use rules, and then it has to be prospective. And sometimes you can use hope, ask, decide. No. So right now, let's relax a bit. So I just wanted to make you understand, everybody, that sometimes grammar or words, there's something that is very, very advanced, I think, in my opinion. So sometimes I will tell you immediately, if you ask me, the meaning of something, a word, an expression. But if I think it's maybe too advanced, maybe I will stop, because I don't want to confuse you. I do not want to confuse you. Okay. Any question so far for the moment? No?
Then, teacher, the meaning of of the phrase, what is, teacher?
Which one?
No,
Be willing
the
to.
sentences. The sentences. Be willing to. What is the meaning?
Yes, I will tell you fast. Okay, be willing to is, for example, the company is willing to invest in an influencer of TikTok in order to sell Pepsi Cola. Okay, the investor is willing to pay the influencer, any influencer, in order to promote Pepsi Cola. So willing to has the meaning of somebody that I want to do something, but there is a risk, okay? There is a risk. I am willing to pay you for the shipment of this to Russia, okay? I am willing to pay you to pay this, to send this shipment to Russia, but I don't know if I can get the return back. So something like that. You want to do something, there is a risk involved, but you do it anyway. So that is the meaning, somehow.
Maybe
you want to do something, yes. It's a desire, you want to do it, yes. But there's a risk
maybe it's
involved.
like to have a good attitude to do something, or be available to do something, to invest, to make an effort, give another chance to another one.
Yeah, to give a chance because you have the hope. Okay, I hope
you have a hope
that if I make the investment, I am willing to send my daughter to university. But I don't know. There's a risk. There's a hope. I'm willing to send it. I'm willing to pay for her education. But I don't know if she will finish. Okay? So it's something you want to do. Yes, it's a desire. Somebody said a desire. Yes. But there's a little risk involved. Okay? I desire to invest. I'm willing to play poker with you. But there's a risk that I don't get my money back. Okay? So, Escalante, did I answer your question? I'm willing to do something.
Yes, teacher, more or
I
less.
desire. I hope. But oops, ooh, maybe, I don't know what the outcome will be. All right, so that's what it is. Okay, so but
Okay.
right now, don't worry too much. Now you know the meaning, but the grammar, don't worry about the grammar, whatever. You're gonna see it advanced. Okay.
Okay.
Just remember that, just as a reminder for the new people. Who is the new guys? I think this is Raul, Daniel, and I don't know, somebody else. Then Edwin, I think. So in INSAFORP, the program has 18 levels. So 6 basic, 6 intermediate, 6 advanced. So, well, basic, intermediate, and with advanced, there are very little groups there. I've been told that there's only like very few people in advance. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you know, please just don't worry if it's difficult, one expression is difficult, or one word is difficult. Don't worry. Okay, that's why we have a program. That's why we have many different levels. So that in this class, though, in this class, I really want to work more on pronunciation because I think everybody is really good. You have fluency, but pronunciation, I think it's missing a little bit. That's why we're going to practice more pronunciation in this class. So next, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wake up, everybody. Come on. You can hear. We're going to watch a video. Remember the distribution channels? Direct, indirect. So we're going to watch this. Pay attention because this person has an accent, okay? Right? So like me, Manrique, I have an accent, and we all have an accent because we are from Central America, we're from Latin America. Asian people have an accent. The British people have an accent. So pay attention to the accent and also pay attention to the content. Let's go, please. We will ask questions about it.
Using a channel of independent third-party
Do you hear?
companies to find, win,
Yes,
make,
Yes, teacher.
keep, and
Clear.
grow
Let's go.
happy customers on our behalf has a long tradition in the software industry. For some software companies, this indirect channel has been a major contributor to global success. But for most software companies, making it work remains a constant struggle. I'm Hans-Peter Beck, and in this video, I will discuss the main difference between the direct and the indirect go-to-market approach, and how you can make the indirect approach work in your favor. With a direct go-to-market approach, you employ and you pay all the resources required for finding, winning, making, keeping, and growing happy customers. The benefit of the direct approach is the full control you enjoy and your ability to make fast changes to the way you interact with the market. The drawback is the massive long-term investments this approach requires and the steadily growing organization you need to manage on your path to global market leadership. In the indirect go-to-market approach, you must first find and recruit independent companies that then find, win, make, keep, and grow happy customers, providing solutions with your product as a core component. Such independent companies operate in their own name, at their own expense, and at their own risk. The benefit of the indirect approach is the enormous scalability potential. The drawback is the added complexity of managing independent companies between you and your customers, and the additional time it takes to recruit and enable the channel partners before you can book any significant revenue. When you choose the indirect go-to-market approach, then you introduce a third-party business model into your own business model. Your ability to manage this additional layer of complexity is the key competence that will help you become successful with the indirect channel. Now, I strongly recommend using the business model framework and terminology introduced by Alexander Osterwalder in his seminal book, Business Model Generation. Using the Osterwalder framework, your business model with a direct channel is illustrated to the left, while the business model using the indirect channel is illustrated to the right. Introducing an indirect channel into your business model may very well have an impact on all the other building blocks in your business model. Now, keeping the following issues in mind will help you become successful with the indirect channel approach. Customers of your channel partners are still your customers, even when the invoicing relationship is now through the partners. You want to create and maintain brand awareness with your customers and ensure that they can see value in the fact that the channel partner solutions are built with your core technology. Your channel partners are not your customers. They are your channel to your customers. Recruiting and managing channel partners now become a key activity and a core competence you must acquire and grow. You now need two value propositions, one for your customers and one for your channel partners. Your channel partner value proposition is based on your understanding of the business model opportunity that you offer them. With the indirect channel approach, it is not only your product that must be attractive and competitive. You must also help your channel partners build and scale a successful business model with your product as a key component of their customer value proposition. Compared to the direct go-to-market approach, the indirect go-to-market approach generally requires more time and additional investments upfront. But it pays off as your channel partners gain momentum and grow their business with your product. This series of videos on building successful partner channels was brought to you from Copenhagen, my hometown.
Right. Any questions so far for this? No. Okay. So this was a conclusion for the previous subject,
Teacher.
which was, yeah, go. Thank you, Edgar.
Only I have a question. This is
Sure.
on in the I don't know how to say the method of in the direct on indirect channel. This is a similar I don't know. You can hear Canvas, for example.
Canvas?
Canvas. Or for example, and for the business, the companies need the methodology, and when they separate the different area. For example, the customer, who is the people, who is the product, who is the, and I don't know. This is I hear I was here the this is the method. I don't know.
Well, the video was
Bye.
simply about what is a good thing about the direct channel and the indirect channel. And then he also talked about the invoicing relationships. He said something like this, which means that you have your invoice facturas between different channels, but I don't know. I think I don't understand your question. Sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody wants to help?
Sure. In the middle of the video, the speaker talk about two drawings to show us the structure of each channel, but it was like the drawings were the same for the both channels.
Indirect go-to-market.
Yeah, around here.
Yes, exactly.
Let me see.
The drawings are the same.
The drawings are the same. What the position, customer relationship, customer.
No.
Yeah,
The
they're more
names
same.
are the same, but there is a difference.
The icons a little bit different, like this. This is a transportation
The truck
channel. And these are the many more trucks and more relationship channels. That is the only difference. Only this is the difference, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, good observation. Yeah. Edgar.
Okay.
The model, but I was saying that the model is for the business is that and that separate the different how the position
stages.
or
the different stages.
Sorry?
The different stages.
Stages.
Stage 1, stage 2. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm saying.
Yes.
Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So this is how you say it.
Yes, for example, the both this is a similar and the direct and indirect channel. This is a similar the model.
Yeah, his explanation. Thank you. His explanation is like it's similar, but the key difference is the transportation, as you can see there. The channels is one truck over here, one truck from the Pepinos farm to you, to Edgar, and you buy them. Yeah. But indirect, I think that's what he said. Indirect is the Pepino goes to the other distribution channel and then it goes to the warehouse. So different stages.
Okay.
Stage number 1, production. Stage number 2, distribution. Stage number 3, storage, logistics. Stage 4, retail
Yeah,
and
teacher,
consumer. Yeah, thank you. Go.
I have a cousin who sells vegetables, and I think that he uses the direct channel because he takes the vegetables to las tienditas, some tienditas, and yeah, I think that is direct channel. But he has to go to La Tiendona, and La Tiendona has to buy different vegetables from different
Producers.
providers.
Producers, yeah. Providers, producers, perfect. Yeah, I think your friend is retail channel. I don't know. Because he sells to the tiendita, and the tiendita is the retail, and then they sell. So, so the difference here is the channels, the transportation. It's just one truck to the consumer, and here it's so many. It's like a little truck, and it has a little, some people there, etc. Any other question before we proceed? This was just, yeah, somebody? All right, great.
Logistics.
Yes, this is unit number 2. Logistics. So what is logistics? Somebody, I don't know, here, wait. Norman, Robin, or Patricia, or maybe Gabriel, Amanda. What is logistics?
I think logistic is your order or your schedule for the final product, or if you sell something, you put in order your step to sell to the different customers. You have to see the times, the different times, and it's like for me, it's like a order or a schedule for every step for your product.
Thank you very much. Nice. So logistics is an organization of different steps, or like we saw here, different stages, maybe, in order to provide service. Thank you very much, Mr. Norman Santa Maria. Go ahead, Carlos.
I think that logistics is the funny part of the supply chain management. Logistics is more the operational part, the making reality of the plans that you do in the supply chain management. Is to put the purchase order, is to schedule the transportation, is the planning the stock takings. So is the part that you made with your hands. Every company have to use a good logistics to buy your raw materials and sell your finished goods. So for me, it's the most interesting part of the production of the to sell products.
Thank you. It is the fun part. Yes. Wait, Edgar was next. Go, Edgar.
The logistic.
Wait. Yeah, Robin, go. Yeah, go. Yes.
I think logistic is the set of means and methods necessary to carry out the organization of a company or a service, especially distribution.
Yeah, the means or methods. That sounds like a dictionary definition of Google, but that's okay. So it's the methods of getting one thing to the next. So you have different stages, like we said, different steps. Number 1, number 2, number 3. And then was, thank you, Robin, Edgar, and then Fatima. So Edgar, go.
Okay. Yes, and the only add the definition with my
colleague,
the partner, and that the in logistics and for the business, this is the department or the people and who in the manage and control the budget. Also, they have the planning and management of the product production. The different the process and for the beginning on the end, the product end, the end product.
Correct. So the different steps, the different stages in order to get a product, and they have to plan it and they have to make it. Nice. Thank you. Fatima.
Thank you. I think logistics is a process. It's a process that the goal is management different resource to take a production since the fabric until the consumers.
From
So
the sorry, continue.
Yes.
Sorry. Continue.
So logistics, manage transportation, storage, so people that the function is transport the products until to factory to consumer.
Nice. Correct. From the factory to the consumer. And every step in between. And what about quality assurance? Quality? What if I don't know, how do you say, this is only Spanish, pepino in English? Okay.
Cucumber.
The quality of the, thank you, cucumber. So the quality of the product, somebody has to see if it's right for Super Selectos, for PriceSmart, for the Spencer Don Juan, Walmart. So the quality assurance of the product is also part of the logistics. Very good, Fatima. Thank you. Thank you. It's not only transportation, only storage. Yes, it's storage, and it's production, the factory, and it's the consumer. Yes, but if the quality is not correct, then you're not going to have a business in the future. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So question number 2. Read it, Fatima, please. Read number 2.
Is it related to your job?
Oops, I'm sorry. This is horrible here. Yes. Is it related to your job? This is a question for somebody else. I know that your business, your company works with, not you, Fatima, not you. I know somebody else is here. We have 20 people. I know your organization works with logistics. So how is logistics related to your job? Let's see. Dedocratic things.
In my case is related to my job. I working in a company with manufacture company. We manufacture the Pepsi, the Gatorade, and in my case, I work in a warehouse, and my area send the final product at the different distribution center and the other countries, and the other countries in America, in Central America.
Thank you. 2 other countries. To distribute 2 other countries. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it's a private enterprise, which is Pepsi, Gatorade, and distribution. They manufacture, you manage. I know you're a supervisor at the warehouse, like you said in class number 3. So thank you. So your job relates to logistics. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. I love it, Jesus. Somebody else. How does it relate to you? Come on, wake up. We're going to have 2 group works today. Maybe. How is logistics related to you? This is logistics. Just logistics. How? One more opinion, and then we continue.
Me, teacher.
Go.
Is the way you make the thing in different stage, step by step, for finally the process and good time, good form, and good result. That is logistic for me.
Thank you. So the objective of logistics, good timing, okay? Good timing, good administration, good storage, which is the warehouse. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's move on. So we're gonna have another little video. So let's take a look at it. All right, let's do this. So please pay attention. This is a new topic. Unit number 2, logistics. Logistics. Let's go. Please pay attention.
We can't hear anything, teacher.
Yes.
You have
That's
a
the point.
mute the video. The video.
Do you hear it now? No?
Oh.
All right. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. One second.
You stop the video, teacher.
Yes, because they said that they could not hear the audio.
Oh.
So let's try now. Do you hear now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Let's go.
Get the music.
Welcome to Witron here at our headquarters in Parkstein in the Upper Palatinate. This is Walter Winkler. He founded Witron in 1971 and is still the owner of the successful family enterprise. It has always been his philosophy to support employees, provide responsibility, opportunities, and perspectives. Witron develops logistics and picking systems for customers from trade and industry across the globe. Thus, it is possible to efficiently store, pick, and outsource products of all kinds and to provide them in time whenever they are needed. And I would like to show you how such a logistics center is developed by Witron. Rooted in the Upper Palatinate, Witron implements projects across the globe with employees from 35 different nations. The world is changing rapidly. It is becoming more and more networked, and product variety is constantly growing. The challenges for logistics experts continues to rise. Most people understand logistics to be trailers transporting goods from point A to point B, but there is more to it than meets the eye. The goods are provided from logistics centers that work with innovative technologies, which, of course, has many benefits. High cost efficiency for the operator, ergonomic workstations, efficient transport of goods, work relief in the stores, all of which benefits us as consumers. Witron is a leader in building such pioneering logistics centers. It all begins with the design. Witron engineers evaluate data and generate extensive analysis in close cooperation with the customer. Bit by bit and based on all requirements, Witron generates a layout, a material flow concept, as well as a computer model for the entire system, where all processes are put to an acid test in the course of a simulation, and this continues until everything fits.
The design of a logistics center is always an exciting challenge. Of course, proven standard modules are the basis for every design phase. But every system is different, as they are all tailored to our customers' needs, which means that the combination of the individual components, material flows, and the timing are always unique. So, we are able to rapidly develop a solution for our customer that provides competitive advantages.
In a logistics center, numerous processes run at the same time and largely automatically. After the first design phase, it is all about the definition and synchronization of these processes to allow a smooth operation afterwards. And this happens here at Witron's IT department. Our experts deal with the required processes and develop a suitable IT solution based on existing standard modules. All steps are documented in a functional specification and are exactly tailored to the requirements of the customer. The Programmable Logic Controller, PLC, will then process the signals of all sensors in the system almost in real time. This creates commands for controllers and motors so that the transport systems in the warehouse can provide pallets, totes, trays, and roll containers to the right destination.
The brain of a logistics center is IT and control engineering, as those two components ensure that everything in the system runs optimally and smoothly. It is our task to develop the suitable software on the basis of standardized modules. This software is tested, simulated, and then taken to the site.
Meanwhile, almost 6 months have passed from start of design till today. The system is now ready on paper and on the computer. Now it will be built physically. This is the responsibility of our mechanical experts. They design and develop mechanical elements, draw detailed layouts, take care of the statics, and ensure accessibility of the system. The individual elements of the system are then produced in Witron's own manufacturing facility: conveyor lines, stacker cranes, picking mobiles, and much more. Every single piece has its special task in the system.
What you see right beside me, for example, is a part of a tote conveyor line that will connect individual storage areas dynamically at a later point in time. Depending on the system, these conveyor lines can be either 2,625 feet or 19 miles. The same applies for the stacker cranes. Everything is possible between 5 and more than 200.
Parallel to the mechanical production, Witron also designs the respective control hardware and software of the individual mechanical components. Based on these specifications, the electrician will then build the control cabinets. The signals of the individual sensors are evaluated in the control cabinets, and based on this information, the drives are contacted directly or via drive components. This requires the highest possible level of precision and quality, as Witron systems will work up to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week after going live.
The control cabinet production is a typical part of electrical engineering. The control cabinet combines the entire electrical engineering from power supply to control. The number of control cabinets depends on the system size. Depending on the size, it can be something between 98 feet and 1,476 feet of control cabinet. It doesn't matter where across the globe the system will be realized. All control cabinets are built and tested in Parkstein.
Once the control cabinets and mechanical elements are completed and pre-assembled, a trailer will transport the parts to the installation site, where the building for the logistics center was erected by the customer. All components will now be assembled and put into operation. One entire system will now be created out of many individual parts. Now Witron will bring the system to life. Some 18 months have passed from design start. Steel construction, racks, conveyor system, motor drives, sensors, and many kilometers of cable were merged to form a large automated system. Ramp-up can start. Together with the customer, Witron will bring the system to maximum output while showing the customer all processes and functions of the system.
The system ramp-up is the important final phase of the project realization, as the system is now constantly brought to high performances. We work very closely together with the customer so that he or she understands all system functions and that they can operate the system on their own in the future. Some 2 years after design start, the completed system will be handed over to the customer.
But Witron doesn't leave their customers on their own, not even when the system is already in use. After ramp-up, Witron's service experts are available at any time around the clock. They take care of the service, preventive maintenance, employee training, and spare parts. They also perform continuous system analysis and optimizations either online or directly on the site. Even the entire system operation is sometimes taken over by Witron.
Our task within service is to be available for customers at any time for issues around the system. It starts with simple maintenance tasks through to the entire operation of the system that can be taken over by Witron and continuous to complete system modernizations over the entire life cycle of a system.
Thousands of articles of all kinds can be delivered in time and to the right destination with Witron's logistics systems. This is how we receive our food at the supermarket. The right medicine at the pharmacy? Thank you. And the spare parts for the car, anywhere and anytime. Logistics makes it possible. As a family business, Witron places high expectations on itself so that its employees can always work under optimal conditions and develop themselves on a professional and human level. This is what Witron considers when realizing its systems. These systems are also operated through personnel, and therefore Witron builds its systems in such a way that employees no longer have to lift heavy weights in the warehouse and can continue to work effectively, independent of age and independent of gender. The environment also benefits from Witron solutions. Innovative technologies with minimum energy consumption preserve the environment, reduce CO2 emission, reduce outbound transportation based on up to 20% more efficiently packed order pallets, and allow the intelligent packaging of packages. This will become very important for the future as processes will accelerate. E-commerce, mail-order business, and the request for same-day delivery is no exception today. This assumes extremely flexible and dynamic processes. And for this purpose, too, Witron can provide a cost-efficient solution for its customers. Witron supports the design of worldwide trade in the distribution center, with transportation, in the store, and for you as a customer.
Witron. Right. So, anybody? Are you here? Hello? Yes? Norman, Oscar, Hilario, Robin, Fatima, Angel, Patricia, Rosaura, Gabriel. Are you here? Hello?
Yeah, teacher.
All right, good. Yeah, somebody's alive. Right, we're gonna do group work, but before that, any questions about this video? He talked about many things. Any questions?
No question, teacher. It's instructive, the video.
Are you sure? Excellent. So the answer is simulation computer model. What is that? What is a computer model that Witron does? What is that?
It's like a previous impression. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's a way to get a preview of the final product that you are planning to do or make.
Nice. Yeah, to do or make. Yeah, both. To do or make. Yeah, both are fine. Yes, computer model, simulation, something that you think how it's going to be, including gasoline, including inputs, including production, etc. Nice, thank you. So anyway, he said that sometimes people think logistics is only moving one product to the next place. Like this video, look at the video. This one says, oh, sorry.
Using big blocks.
Here. So logistics is not only a truck moving things to another place. Logistics is something else. It's about innovation. It's about developing solution. It's about this. Somebody read this, please, Manuel or Escalante. It's about this, blue, in blue.
Competitive advantages. Yes,
Okay.
teacher, the logistics is a very complex process, teacher, because there are involved a lot of activities. The principal activities maybe is a transportation, but not only transportation like a truck. No, the transportation involve, for example, is merchandise is delicate. You have to transport, for example, with a special temperature. You have to transport the merchandise with insurance. We have to put a deadline to
deadlines to the production or the delivery. Deadlines to
the delivery, yes, to the
Yeah.
delivery, yes. Then for the other thing is before why you pay this merchandise. There are many forms to pay this product, teacher. For the one country of the other country, the form to transport in a vessel, for example, there are many
regulations.
Many regulations. For example, if you have the charge in your warehouse, or you have the charge in the port, or you want the charge in front of the warehouse, for example, is a very complex the logistic to transport the product for the one country or the other country, teacher.
Thank you. Did you say descargar? Like
discharge, for example?
No, it's not discharge, It's unload. Look at this.
Unload.
No, unload.
Unload, yes.
Unload. It sounds like this. Unload.
What is the difference? Download and unload.
No. What? Download? No.
Download?
Unload.
No,
Yeah.
what is the difference?
Yeah. Download, normally we use for internet things. Download a file from the internet, but unload is more physical things. So you unload a truck, you unload a vessel.
The containers of the boat, teacher, unload.
Correct. You unload something, but download, usually we use it for internet things, something that we cannot really touch. Download. But unload is unload. You take something with your hands, with a machine, physical. Good question, Edgar. Thank you. Good question.
Okay, thanks.
Difference between download and unload. In my opinion, is download not something you can touch. Unload something you can actually touch. Products, goods. Good question. That's a very good question. So the difference is download. The other one is unload. Right? Unload. Anyway, thank you. Somebody else? Any
Teacher.
other thing? Yeah.
Yes, the other question. This is a similar, for example, in this church. This is a this is a similar of the charger. I don't know. And in this church, this is a synonymous unload.
Thank you. Good question. So the question is
Or this depends the context. I don't know.
Not really. This charge is a difference from in Spanish. What is it?
This is a descargar.
Thank you. So be careful, guys. I told you about this. So that's a very good question as well. What is this?
No, this charge is like a
False friend.
for example, the lights. How do you say rayo?
Yeah, lights like
Uh-huh.
battery, a battery.
This is the discharge.
Yeah. So discharge in English, really, when you say the word, is something like to leave something. So, okay, Edgar, I'm sorry, you made a mistake. You are discharged. What do you think that means? So, oops, in English, sorry, this is a big thing here. So discharge.
Write the sentence, please.
Of course. So sometimes when you are at the hospital, you, wait, let me see, I'm gonna copy here. Discharging somebody, somebody from the hospital, or like I told you, from a job. So discharge can be,
someone,
yeah.
to pick up someone,
To what?
Fire.
to pick up.
Not pick up. To fire. Yeah.
To fire.
Yes. Fire. Dismiss. Echar. All right. So usually in English, the word discharge, it doesn't mean what you think in Spanish. So what is a false friend? Remember this. What's a false friend? In the English teaching situation, I'm not talking about your friend who is very chambroso or chambrosa, okay? Not that. In English, what is a false friend? Do you remember? I told you. Somebody? False friend.
There are
It's a word.
words.
Wait, so, girl voice. Who?
Yes, it's a
Thank
word
you.
that maybe it's similar to in right, but the meaning is different in English. It's similar in Spanish, but the meaning is different in English.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Fatima. In our case, of course, we speak Spanish mainly. So it's a word or meaning that sounds like in Spanish. It looks like it's in Spanish. It feels like it's in Spanish, but it's not. So yes. So very good, like really, honestly, very good observation. When you go and then you get the ice cream company, La Nevería, right? So, hey, you have to descargar, right? The product, right? But no, in English, you don't do that. You don't discharge. You unload the product from the truck. Okay, be careful. But it's okay. Listen.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Edgar. Be careful because these sort of things, that's an excellent question, I think. That's a very good question. So be careful because in these situations, sometimes it's very easy to just go with the false friends because you feel, or somebody, Manrique feels like it sounds the same. And I'm just gonna say it in English, and I think it's the same. So no, this is something I suggest. If you don't do that, write it down because this is something that is not very, I don't think it's natural, okay, to understand because in your mind is very, it is very different. It's very different. Thank you. Very good comments, everybody. Nice. Thank you.
Teacher, I have a question.
Course, Fatima.
To say that is in physical is in physics
Oh,
because
nice. Yeah. Yes.
Because I understand out loud is when you can touch something. So the correct word is out loud, meaning that you can, is a physic thing or physical.
It's,
What is the word? The correct word, physical or physic?
I don't think it's physical, but it's this.
Okay.
Tangible. Tangible. Yes. I think this is in Spanish and in English. I think the word tangible is a little bit advanced, but tangible is, again, something you can touch.
Okay.
Physical, no. I think physical, again, this is Manrique opinion as a teacher with my experience. So physical, it's more relates to body, like, okay? So a physical exam. So in English, a doctor, you don't really say a doctor formally. How do you say doctor in English? Yeah, I mean, formally, how do you say a doctor? No?
In my case, I say doctor, but I don't know
Okay,
if it's correct.
thank you. Help me, please, Fatima.
Physician is a general term of a doctor who has earned a medical degree.
Correct, thank you. Physician, perfect pronunciation. That's exactly, physician, physician. So in English, formally, when you say physician, that's what it means formally, a doctor, okay? Because doctor, it can be a doctor in academics, okay? A doctor in law, doctor, etc. But a physician. So honestly, for me, when I heard or I read the word physician, it's educación física, right? Yeah. No, I had to understand later that physician is a doctor, it's a medical doctor, somebody who has a degree. So it's a physician. All right, but that's formally. We as consumers, okay, we as customers, we just call him the doctor. All right. Good question. So it's the difference. Okay, your question. Unload. So it's something tangible, something you can touch. No, physical. The word physical is more related to the body. Okay, to more anatomy, my opinion. So no, unload is something that you can actually touch, tangible. Good question. Somebody else? No? Thank you. Super good questions tonight. Yes? Oh? Robin.
Discharge is the relate to electrical shock.
What charge? This?
Discharge.
This? This word?
Discharge.
Discharge. Discharge.
Yeah.
The previous word that you are talking.
Thank you. Yeah, discharge. Yeah, thank you.
Electrical discharge.
Thank you. Good, very good question. So remember, we're talking about business. I am not an electrician, but Mr. Escalante is. So discharge, is that something to do with electrical things? I think so. Yeah. Discharge. Battery discharges. Yes. Robin, I think discharge also relates to, yes, a battery discharging, a solar panel discharge. Yeah, that is correct. Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Again, good question. So sometimes words can have very different, many meanings. Yeah. So if you ask a Salvadorian, what is a volado? What does he say?
A volada es una cosa.
Yes.
Un chunche.
Yes.
Many things.
Everything.
It can be an idea.
Yes, everything.
It can be somebody. right? It can be a thing. I mean, remember, who is laughing? Every language has meanings, has double meanings, triple meanings, and multiple meanings, like volado. All right. So yes, correct. Thank you, Robin. Very good. You are correct. Discharge doesn't mean only letting you go, but also means a discharge from a battery or energy source. Thank you. Good question. Wow. Nice. This night is question night. I love it. Very good question. Good. Serious. Somebody else? No? All right. Group work. Sorry. Group work. So we're going to do a dialogue, and we're going to activate some other people who I have not heard today. Thank you, Oscar. Good move. So Oscar, you are Alex. So I need either Amanda or Rosaura to be Pam.
Me, teacher.
Yay. Excellent. So thank you. You are Pam. Oscar, read, please, dialogue and the instructions.
Okay, teacher. Read this conversation between Alex and Pam about some issues with their orders forms and their distribution centers.
Thank you. One moment. One moment. So there is some vocabulary here. Can you read it one more time, please, Oscar? One more time.
Read this conversation between Alex and Pam about some issues with their order forms and their distribution centers.
Okay. Any questions about only this? From here to here? No? Okay. What is this? Then Raul. I saw you doing forms.
It's like a document that you complete.
Yes, that's an order form. It's two words merged together. It's one more time, please. What is it? But that's correct. That's correct. One more time.
A document that you have to complete.
Yes. A document that you have to fill up. Okay?
Yes.
Correct. Fill. And then you have to put this. In English, we use this thing here. Hyphen. Okay? So somebody else, what is an order form? He said the document you have to complete. Sorry. What is that order form? But that's correct, Raul. But somebody else? No. All right, let's go on. Oscar, you are Alex. Go ahead.
Sales will go down this month, Pam. There was a problem with the order forms from the website and the products were not delivered to the right distribution centers.
Oh no, please call the managers from the distribution centers that receive our batteries. We have to inform them of the right storage temperature.
One moment. Thank you. So I need a little bit more drama here. Like, oh no.
Okay.
Okay, one more time, go.
Oh no, please call the managers from the distribution centers that receive our batteries. We have to inform them of the right storage temperature.
I already did, but there is something I have to tell you. One of the crates was not handled correctly and the batteries are damaged.
I will call them personally to request for the damaged batteries to be sent to the manufacturer. they will know what to do.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Very good. I like the drama. It's nice. So, some pronunciation before we move on to the group activity. Okay. This one, anybody care to pronounce this? What about Efrain? Yeah.
Yeah, teacher. Received.
Good. One more time. One more time.
Received.
Yes. Received. A little bit more strong, like received.
Received. Received.
Received. Yes.
Received.
Receipt.
Received. Right. I like that. So, yes. Remember. Move your mouth. So this means your physical, okay, physical, remember this? Your physical anatomy has to adapt to a different language, okay? So please move. I saw Efrain moving his mouth a lot. Very good. So everybody else, remember, you are here. It's an exercise, okay? A strong exercise. Move your mouth a lot, right? Sorry. Anyway, received. Very good. So she also said, I think Amanda pronounced to handle. Okay, over where is it? We received the batteries from the oh, where is it?
Alex. Was
Alex.
Alex.
First Alex?
No, the third.
One of the great.
Second. Handled. Okay, I see it now. All right, all right. So what does that mean? It's a verb, okay? This one? It's a verb. And the verb is this. To handle. So what does that mean? One of the crates. Daniel, read, please. The part. One of the crates, etc.
One of the crates was not handled correctly and the batteries are damaged.
Thank you. What does that mean? Somebody else. Okay, what is a crate?
When you save the product.
No, wait, sorry.
It's a time box.
A crate? What's a crate?
Is the thing that you save the product.
Like a box.
Yes, like a box.
Yes, nice. That's better. So when you think about a crate, it's a package, it's a box. Very good, nice. So one of the crates was not handled correctly. So handle means, in this case?
Manipulate.
Wow, who said manipulate?
Me, teacher.
Wow, very good, I like that. Manipulate, because in English, hand, yeah, handle something. In Spanish, manipulate, but also in English, to manipulate something. Very good, Oscar. Nice, very good. Anyway, group work. So this is these are the questions here, but I will make a bigger question thing. So we're gonna go into groups, okay? Breakout rooms like we always do, and we're gonna answer these questions. All right. We will put this in the WhatsApp. Question number 1, Oscar, please. Read the 3 questions, Oscar. All of them.
What caused the products to be delivered to the wrong distribution centers? What happened to their products? Who will PAM call to receive the damaged products?
Nice, very good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we're going to go into breakout rooms. We're going to answer and discuss these questions. So we can then go back, right? So this here, it has the 2 things. I'm going to share this in the WhatsApp. We're going to go into groups, and one moment, I want to put this in WhatsApp. There we go. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Markelli, always helping me with the questions thing there. Thank you. Okay, let's go. One more. Let's go. Be prepared. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's move on.
Yeah, go. No. Stop.
the people are not focused in the task to packaging the product.
The second one were not
They were not delivered right distribution centers.
to the right distribution centers. Okay. And the last one. To the manufacturer, right?
Who will PAM call to receive the damaged products? PAM call them personally.
Yes. But they is like the distribution centers, right? I don't understand well.
Or can be send the batteries to the manufacturer.
Manufacturer.
Yes.
Hi. It's not really the call center, but maybe the distribution center. Because the call center cannot do anything. So I think it's a distribution center.
Distribution center.
Yeah. Yeah, the call center, they just call, they cannot do too much. Any questions? Everything good?
No, teacher.
Great.
All
Thank
is
you.
good.
Thank you. See.
Both. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the three answer for the question.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree with the answer.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, just number 3.
Yes.
Just put the subject because I don't see the subject.
PAM.
Okay.
Correct.
PAM call.
PAM
will call.
Yes.
Paul will call.
Perfect. There you go. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back.
Okay.
So we finished.
Okay.
Very good. Nice.
Thank you.
Everybody finished. I'm gonna go back. Thank you. Good job.
Okay.
We're going back.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yes. We'll go back 15 seconds. Hello. Hello. Welcome. We're waiting for 5 people. Welcome. Okay. Final stretch, people. Come on. Okay. Yes. Right. So tonight, I'm going to point to somebody that will answer the question. All right. So, somebody read this for me, please. Camera people, Danielle, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Question number 1.
What caused the products to be delivered to the wrong distribution centers?
Somebody else answer that is not from your group. So what caused that? Hilario? Or...
Okay, Mr.
Thank you.
I think that the answer for the first question could be when the product has been handled incorrectly.
Number 1, what caused the products to be delivered to the wrong distribution center? A problem with the not handled correctly. Okay. Somebody else? Do you agree?
A problem with the website and their order form.
Oh. One more time. What
Okay.
caused this?
A problem with the website and their order form.
With the website and the order form. Okay. Let's see. Somebody else has any idea?
There was a problem with the order forms from the website, teacher.
Thank you. Very good. So the same answer as Efrain, but this time with the past, right? There was a problem with it. There was a problem. Very good. This. Can you read this for me, please? Sergio, yes, you.
There was a problem with the order forms and the website.
Thank you. There was, just very, very quickly, very, very good pronunciation. Sergio, not you, but sometimes with this word, we pronounce it not properly. Sergio, you did a good pronunciation, but sometimes we say guas, but that's not how it is. We say something like, there was a problem. There was a problem with the order forms. Was. Repeat, was.
Was.
Okay, we're exaggerating, okay? But in real words is, there was a problem with the order forms and the website. Repeat. There was a problem.
There was
a problem with the
order forms and the website. Amen. Thank you. Number 2. Read, Norman. Cruz.
But the problem is...
Angel. Wait, sorry. Somebody said something?
The problem is with the order forms just from the website. So the problem is the website.
From the website then.
From the website. So the problem is the website that is making wrong order forms.
Correct. So the problem is just the website, right? Correct. Let's see. Oops, I cannot correct this. But thank you. Yeah, good point. Because one thing depends on the other, right? Good. With the website in general. Okay, good. Thank you. Number 2, Carlos, read. Number 2.
What happened to their products?
Yeah. What happened?
What happened to their products?
Oh yeah, that's good. Thank you. So what happened, Edwin or Edgar or Raul?
Was not handled correctly.
It was not. One more time.
Was not handled correctly.
Yes, it was not handled correctly, right? So, but everything was not handled correctly, right?
Battery damage.
So everything was not handled correctly. Everything.
No.
What?
The crates.
The crates.
But
All of the
just
One of
crates.
the crates. One of the
Crates.
crates.
One of the
There's
crates.
only one crate.
but just one crate.
Yes, thank you. One more time. Can you read this, please?
One of the crates was not handled properly, and it caused the batteries to damage.
Thank you. As you can see, one little mistake in the whole production logistic process can destroy your business. Okay, for one single crate, the battery was not charged, your whole business goes down, profit goes down, no more money in this class. Yeah, nice. And number 3.
Teacher,
Yes.
sorry,
Thank you. Go, please. Go.
that was the additional problem, and maybe the most dangerous. The first problem was that the orders were not delivered to the right distribution centers. As the Pam said, or maybe Alex says the first paragraph.
Thank you. So we are talking about stages. Maybe one stage was not properly, and then stage number 2, and then stage number 4. Every stage has a problem. Nice. Thank you. If you identify one single mistake in the logistic process or the distribution channel process, you're dead. No money, no profit, goodbye client. Yes. Nice. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. Number 3, final one, Raul Rodriguez.
Who will Pam call to receive the damaged products?
Thank you. Answer.
To
Come
the
on, people.
manufacturer.
She will call who?
The manufacturer.
Yes. What is the complete answer to this?
Pam will
Pam
call
will call to the manufacturer.
no, to the managers from the
She
distribution center.
called to the managers.
No. She will call the managers in order to give the instructions to handle the batteries with the temperature. But the damaged products, for the damaged products, she will call to the manufacturer to receive them.
Okay. So she will call Radio Shack or the production center. Who will she call?
Radio Shack.
That's the retail part.
Or the manufacturer.
Yeah, they do that. But the manufacturer did a good product, but something happened
No,
in the way. Somebody else?
The key point is the damaged products, to receive the damaged products. This is the key point of the question.
Correct. Damaged products doesn't mean that the product was not manufactured correctly. The product was well made, but something happened. The quality was good. In the factory, quality great. But then
But the quality is not good because the crate fall down. And the batteries were
but the
damaged.
manufacturer did not let the crate down because the crate had a product and the product was good. The manufacturer, good.
No.
Somebody else made a mistake.
Can we read the dialogue? The
Sure.
dialogue.
Yeah.
Dialogue.
Oops. Yeah. Let's go.
I already did, but there is something that I have to tell you. One of the crates was not handled correctly.
Handled.
And batteries are damaged. The batteries are the product damaged.
Mhm.
I will call them. I will call them.
So somebody else has an opinion about this? Your
Yes,
opinion?
teacher.
Go, tell me.
I think the issue is from the distribution center,
Oh.
not for the manufacturer.
One more time.
Yes.
Nice. One more time.
The issue is from the distribution center, not for the manufacturer.
Nice. Very good. Very good. So she will call
But
the
the
manager.
question is, who is the question is not who is the responsible. The question is who will Pam call?
Mhm.
And the dialogue said that Pam will call the manufacturer to receive the damaged products. And the
I will-
last paragraph.
Yes. I will call personally to request for the damaged batteries to be sent to the manufacturer. She is not calling the manufacturer.
Yes.
No,
She's not calling the
Pero-
manufacturer. No.
but the question is who will Pam call to receive? Who will receive?
Yes, the manufacturer does not deliver the product. The manufacturers manufacture, produce.
No.
Yeah.
Pero
Do you know how many manufacturers exist in the
the
plant?
last to be sent to the
And call the
manufacturer.
all
They
manufacturers.
will know what to do with the damaged products. The batteries will be sent to who? To the manufacturer, as she said at the last paragraph.
I think,
Call them.
Fatima, go.
yes,
Or-
I,
yeah.
I think Pam will call the personally to request, not direct to the manufacturer, to the personally to request the damaged batteries, not direct to the to the manufacturer.
Mhm. So in this whole story, the whole story is, the context is that the manufacturer was correct. The quality assurance was perfect, but then you put it in
correct.
the crate, everything's good, but then the delivery person makes a mistake. Uber falls down, Pollo Campero falls down, and your pizza is like this. So the problem was not the pizza person who did the pizza, it was the delivery. So
The problem is that the batteries are dangerous products. So the manufacturer will know how to do with the damaged products because it's a dangerous products.
Teacher,
Yes.
I think Pam called to the distribution centers to receive the product and then send the product to the manufacturer. But
Correct.
yes, that's the answer.
What?
But the products are already at the distribution centers. The
But
damaged
they made a
products are
mistake.
already.
No, because the products are in the wrong. I don't
Department?
remember.
In the wrong
Yes,
department?
in the wrong department. Yeah.
Actually, you will note that something is damaged until you unload the truck. In the road, you don't know because you are not looking the product inside the truck.
Yes, but it's a dangerous product. You said it, Carlos. It's a dangerous product. So if the person who is driving doesn't have the permission or the license to handle this dangerous product, then it's his mistake. I think the distribution person the mistake, not the manufacturer. Manufacturer was good. The Chinese person in the battery there was good, but the shipping company made a mistake, I think.
And the book, what says? What is the right question according to the book?
Yes, this is the question exactly like the book says, what I wrote here in red. She will call the managers of the distribution centers for them to send the damaged batteries to the manufacturer.
To send, huh? And the question is, who will call Pam to receive the damaged products?
No,
Who will receive the damaged products?
Pam will call.
Pam will call.
Yeah. She will call the person who got it. And then the distribution would be, oh my God, we made a mistake. We have to call the manufacturer. And the manufacturer will be, hey, you made a mistake. You handled bad. I made a good product. So I still think, because sometimes the book makes a mistake, yeah. But in this case, no, it's the distribution center. Somebody else has an opinion about this? Somebody else? Edwin, Raul, Hilario?
No, teacher. I
Norman?
don't know. I don't have.
Thank you.
Teacher, this is the answer.
Thank you. Thank you. So I already did attendance. Attendance is done. Oops. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh my God. So attendance is done. And if you don't have any more questions, then this is the wrap up. Anything else? No? We can
No,
continue
teacher.
discussion next time. All right. Thank you then. You have a good evening then. Thank you for being here, for
Okay,
participating.
thank you. Good night.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Fatima,
Okay.
Hilario, Edwin,
Night.
Miguel,
See.
goodbye. Danielle,
See you.
thank you for
Bye,
being here.
Mister. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Raul,
See you
it was
tomorrow.
a pleasure.
Good
Goodbye,
night.
goodbye.
Privilege.
night.
Bye.
See you Monday.
Goodbye, Efrain. Nice to see you.
I see you
See
tomorrow.
you tomorrow. See you
See you tomorrow. Same time, same fight. Right.